Yeah, okay. But the game, the teams are not in the field yet, so that's why. Yeah, okay. Thank you, okay.
Local football is back and your Saturday nights are sorted for the next 7 months. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Coplick Family Sports Park in Tallabudgera. It's round one of the 2023 NPL Women's Competition here in Queensland. And we've got a blockbuster between the last two grand finalists coming your way on FQTV. I'm James Coughlin here in the commentary booth. Gold Coast United, the home side, they lost the final match of 2022 to the rampant Lions dynasty. It's almost like the beginning of a new era with a pair of club stalwarts moving on and the next generation set to shine over the next 27 weeks. Capalaba is coming off by what is their standards a down year following their 2021 grand final defeat. But with a rejuvenated team, including a couple of big name additions, the Bulldogs will be eager to get their bite back. And we are closing in on kickoff as the captains go through the ceremonial coin toss. Let's run through the team lineups. Gold Coast United's coach Sarah Evans has gone with the following starting 11. The goalkeeper, Prue Donahoe. Number 2, Kiri Dale. 3, Momo Hayashi. 4, Annabelle Gibson. 5, Bronte Rose. 6, the returning Taylor Stevens, taking on the armband. 7, Zoe Corbett. 11, Paloma Oliveira. 12, Astia Neckebrook. 14, Charlie Farmer. And 20, Amy Langworthy. For Capalaba, the coach back for another go-round, Archie Cahondo. His goalkeeper is Rosalie Peterson. 2, Soraya Smith. 4, Kyla Hansen. 6, new addition Flo McIntyre. 8, Olivia Kamaj. 10, Brittany Lasik, wearing the captain's armband for Capalaba. 12, Hannah Muammar. 13, Georgia Fogarty. 16, Leah Miles. 17, Demi Robbins. And 19, Madison Rectano. And some final words of encouragement. You can see in the number 11 shirt is the biggest addition to the Gold Coast United attack, Paloma Oliveira, who has made the trip down the M1 from Souths United. She enjoyed an excellent campaign last year, and she will be eager to make an early impact for her new side. Meanwhile, it is Brittany Lasik, formerly of Logan and most recently Olympic. We'll get the 2023 campaign underway for both of these sides. So just await go ahead from our referee, Caitlin Troy, assisted by Hannah Ruffley and Lily Capra, and the season is underway here in Talabudra, and it is Retano forward. Now an early turnover, but unable to be corralled by Oliveira. Now playing forward, Neckebrook, she's going for a run, and she'll get into the box early, square it across, an early chance there, Zoe Corbett, and Gold Coast going on the attack in the opening 30 seconds. All the way back for Bronte Rose, back in a I believe it's her preferred position of centre-back after leading the line at times last year. He's wearing a proper centre-back's number in 5. And it goes to Dale. And a player in a new kit number for the year, but more on that later on. Dealt with by Robbins. Gibson just playing it out off Smith. Langworthy for Farmer. Gibson skipping past Smith and finding a bit of space, and out for Corbett, who had just strayed offside, able to find how she was able to find space in behind Demi Robbins. Looking to attack down that far side, but Gibson unable to corral that. And finds ahead of Stevens, and Corbett sees it over the sideline. Its pass eventually regathered. Kamaj dispossessed. Early touch for Donahoe. Tano playing it forward as Hansen tries to bring that one under control, but unable to do so. See at the bottom of the shot, some of the Gold Coast United youngsters watching the first teams. Tano takes the throw and Langworthy trying to unleash Corbett, and there's a foul as Sarai Smith. That's the one who is felled. For the Bulldogs to fashion something from the set piece, but nothing coming off that. It is headed away. Dale is able to get a head up before eventually closed down by Muammar. Ball in behind for Lasik, but got straight offside, but still able to take the chance for a bit of a rangefinder. Rivera and around Neckebrook calling for the throw-in, and Gold Coast able to maintain possession. Rivera with two blue shirts in front of her just decides to play it off Muammar. Ball goes into the box, and Neckebrook had found a bit of space but couldn't get the ball under control. Corbett able to direct a deflected shot towards Peterson, which is comfortably claimed by the Capalaba shot stopper. Gold Coast pressing from the front, but Ratano, it's just enough panic there, and now a chance for Capalaba on the counter, but Gibson back to deal with it. And Lasik just claiming Gibson late with a apologetic tap on the back. Looks like Gibson is down for the counters. You just see that tackle again, and Lasik just mistimed that one. And you're back to live action, and isn't looking good for Annabelle Gibson. It's the end of last season with an injury, forced to watch from the bench. Gold Coast United's finals run. Can't see what's the issue from this range, but a little bit of concern being shown. The young fullback. While we have a break in play for Gibson to receive treatment, you can see both teams just getting a minute there to possibly just reconfigure themselves. Yeah, animated as ever, directing the Capalaba huddle is Coach Archie Kahondo. The Ipswich City Bulls coach took Capalaba to the 2021 Grand Final, which they lost to Lions. It's 3-0 on the night. Okay, so we're beaten by Lions 6-0, and seen it all off season. It's a bad performance by Gold Coast on the night. Just Dominant display by Lions, and Gibson is up and able to hobble off, which encouraging sign at least that she's able to return to her feet, albeit in a fair level of discomfort. This is a World Cup year. Looking forward to July and August when football world converges on Australia and New Zealand. We'll just resume with the free kick being taken after a few minutes delay. Ball at the top, Lasik trying to bring it under control with the chest, and Tano stepping forward. Able to win the throw in for Capalaba. Attack ends with a swing from Ratano. She puts the pressure on Momo Hayashi. Linchpin of the Gold Coast side in the centre of the park. And now here's Oliveira, and bumped off the ball, and a strong challenge by Muammar. Hayashi, and it's down by Lasik, who knows just how dangerous those boots of Momo Hayashi can be when given a bit of space in the attacking half, but instead it's picked up by Miles. And out wide it goes for Smith. She will see that comfortably over the sideline. McIntyre. Another new addition, Capalaba. And looks like we've had an early enforced change for Gold Coast. On in number 18 is Holly Cesarago, who's dropped into that right back position, and she's on the ball now as Gibson looks like she had succumbed to that injury. So an early enforced change for Sarah Evans. Well won by Robbins. And a sliding challenge, and Capalaba are able to maintain possession, and Robbins back on her feet. Over it goes now for Ratano. Almost by Muammar. Time on the ball for Rose. Back goes Donahoe. Hayashi split the difference between Dale and Oliveira. Just rushing over, and I've got a live update from Australia Cup action, which is also getting underway this weekend. It's a busy few days across the state. Men's competition, the Kappa Pro Series commencing last night. We also had a fixture from this competition. Eastern Olympic, 0-0 draw at Parc de Paris. East were the home team in that match. Robbins unable to keep that one in, and you can see on the bench Gibson, a lot of ice on that right ankle, and hopefully we'll see her back in action before too long. It was a punching challenge. Here's Lasik. Is she going to take a shot from range or just bring the ball across? And she does so, able to find Oliveira, but too heavy on the touch. Paloma Oliveira. Got a long NPLW season ahead of us. "27 rounds plus finals. Everyone plays each other 3 times in this 10-team competition this year. Plus a couple of Women's Super Cup action as well, so it's going to be a busy year in 2023. Cesarago trying to pick out Neckarbrook. And dispossessed by Smith, and quickly as she won it, gave it away for Gold Coast. We'll send it through to Peterson. Stevens. Just nodded it wide, but not enough for a shot to get away. That wasn't too much dramas for Donahoe. Langworthy, back it goes for Farmer, who's spraying it out wide, and Corbett now on the ball, and she's in a bit of space looking for the cross in for Langworthy, but a trio of Capalaba players in the way of that cross. They're able to direct it back into the welcoming arms of Peterson. Robbins forward for Lasik for a spectacular pass of her own. Stevens returns that ball with a little bit of interest. And eventually finds its way over the sideline, and We see the Gold Coast bench in the background. A few keen observers there, and standing next to Sarah Evans is Alex Bundelow, who is the premiership winning coach of this side in 2020, and he's now moved up into the director of women's football role. He's made way for Sarah Evans to take charge of the team, and it's fair to say that the first season went about as well as they could have expected. Second place in the league last year. Semi-final win over East before grand final against Lions, but scoreline says more about Lions than anything else. I'm sure she'll be eager to return to that final match of the season in 2023, but we've got a long way to go before we get there. Gathered by Lasik, but she's tracking back, and now Corbett putting on the afterburners. Right into Fogarty. And Langworthy, I think she'd straight offside there, as I have the pace to chase that one down. Brook using that left foot well, trying to play it into space and find Oliveira one-on-one with Retano. Oliveira taking it to the corner, and she's getting by Retano well, and found the space to square it into the box, and another chance there for Corbett, or half chance. As Gold Coast now looking to put up the pressure. Cesarago, and a deflection out for Hayashi. The feint, and now on the left foot, clips that one in, headed away, but be coming back now from Dale, and finds Corbin, who's tucked inside. Hayashi drills it, and collected there off Robbins, and shouts there for a foul for Gold Coast, but nothing doing, and it's all getting a little bit chaotic now. Here's Oliveira, she'll take the shot on another desperation block. Hayashi off the post, and Gold Coast, that's the closest chance we've had in the first half so far. Now Robbins just looking for the safety of the sideline, can't find it, and it's coming back once again. Robbins eventually able to play that one forward, but it's only going to be temporary respite here for the visitors as Gold Coast get ready to launch another raid forward. Here's Hayashi, watched closely. Rose. Neckabrook holding onto the ball well, but I beg your pardon, that's Farmer. Forward for Langworthy. Gold Coast firmly in the ascendancy now, and there's Corbett, but It's marshalled away by Robbins. Farmer just, I think it's a link-up option. Here's Hayashi out for Corbett. She searches for a telling delivery, and it's just a little bit too high. Gold Coast, good passage of play continues as go to the replay, and Hayashi, I think she was contemplating a shot, but it's a bobble. Just catching her out a little bit there. Full ball forward, once again trying to find Oliveira. Worthy serving as a link-up play, and another time Gold Coast United have hit the woodwork. That time Oliveira. Curling effort is replay. Excellent work by Langworthy just to lay it off in the right spot, and just a little bit more dip on that, and Anderson might not have had an answer. Finds its way to the feet of Hayashi with a measured ball through, and just a bit too strong there, but Neckerbrook thought about sticking a toe out and going very close. Oliveira to play it through, but not what she was hoping for. And did take a touch off Retano. McIntyre drawn on a little too long as Langworthy gets it back and played it into space for Hayashi to run onto, but the blue shirts around there, and it goes out for Capalaba to have a throw in. Stevens, all the way back to Donahoe, sizing up her options, decides to go to Rose. Dale, closing there with Muammar, but nothing doing. Langworthy trying to get by well, but well marshalled there by one of our centre backs. Fogarty and Miles holding out well so far, and that'll be the Gold Coast centre-backs to come under a bit of pressure here. The hosts just looking to attack down this near side as Dale on the run, but this time opting to check it back for Rose. Gold Coast enjoyed a lot more of the ball in the opening half hour. Former Souths captain. Hayashi presenting an option for Brook out on the near sideline, but loses out and deflected there. And Capalaba, they could be in here as Newmar just can't bring that one under control with the bounce. Lasik making a gut-busting run, but the pass trying to pick her out was well blocked. The Bulldogs with the ball. Langworthy had just had a bit much asked of her there. Dale in a foot race with Norma. Small one for the defender there, but Tano now trying to find the right pass. Decides to send it out for Hansen. Kyla Hansen can't get through Neckerbrook. Coast United hit the woodwork twice so far in the first half. Hayashi off the post, Oliveira off the crossbar. On by Langworthy as Tano forced to play it over the sideline. Kiri Dale with the throw in. Brook has been a central figure for the hosts thus far. Dale lofting it up and ahead of everybody. Bounces into the hands of Peterson. Cesarago. Corbett Collected late, but play on. Cesarago wins the throw-in and throw-in eventually taken. Lasik on the ball and trying to play it through. Oliveira finding a bit of space for the ball and shot taken on early, and what a hit! There's the opening goal of the season for Gold Coast United, and it's Asita Nekabrook with a bullet from range. And just too much air under that from Asita Nekabrook. We have the first goal of the season for Gold Coast United. Two last season in the NPL and it's opened up her account. And without further ado, we are back underway. What this game needed to really open up.
Goal scorer for Gold Coast United, Astia Nekabrook.
You can safely say that was a well-deserved goal for Astia Nekabrook, who putting in a shift thus far. I don't remember how many times I've called her name, but she's certainly been busy. Well played pass just to put her in space from Oliveira. Fogarty can't bring that under control, and over the sideline it goes. Archie Kahondo just to fire up his side for perhaps a reaction to going behind. Now Gold Coast moving the ball with pace and confidence. A bit of a bobble, but Dale through now for Oliveira. Searches for an angle to play it through and finding Nekabrook again if she can get by. She can't, but Hayashi shoots it straight at Peterson, and well, it's a frustration for Gold Coast superstar Momo Hayashi. You can see Nekabrook, it almost fell to her as for take you back to live action as the throw comes from Dale, and Oliveira looking to put those futsal skills to good use. And McIntyre's pass can only go over the sideline. Hayashi. By Kamaj. And Oliveira, who once again finds herself matched up with Ritano. It's going to be a corner for the hosts. I think through almost 38 minutes, it's been a pretty good first impression for Paloma Oliveira in her new surroundings. As Dale puts the corner in. Dealt with temporarily by Capalaba. Hayashi is into the box, is repelled by Miles. Cesarago. Gilbert plays it forward to where she thought a teammate would be, but With the aid of a deflection, it's going to be a corner for Gold Coast. Danny Robbins thought that was going to be a goal kick. She's lofted ball in towards the spot. I think that came off the head of Neckabrook, and Dale will chase this one down. And we just have a brief stoppage. As it looks like we've got a change now. It's Capalaba goes to their bench, coming off is Soraya Smith. And then is Soraya Downman. We'll see what change that brings for Archie Kahondo's side. And the shot taken on there, and it's spilled into the goal. Oh, and Gold Coast have their second. And they are flying now, so just after the change. Gold Coast take it on, and it's Charlie Farmer with the shot into the box, and well, I think so far through 40 minutes, the kids are all right.
Charlie Farmer.
So 2 goals in 6 minutes gives Gold Coast a decent advantage as we move into the closing stages of the first half. And here's Downman looking for his first involvement in the game. Downman wins a throw-in as she looks to make her presence felt. Robbins throwing, nodded on, and to now for Hansen. Hayashi will look to clear the lines. Beautiful summer's eve here in the Talabudgera Valley, and some of the local insects making their voices heard in the background. Sarah Downman, 6 appearances she was credited with last year. Bulldogs just cycling it across their back line. Retano just trying so hard to get there, but the sideline won that race. Gold Coast, it really is a new generation for the hosts from their grand final defeat back in September. 6 members of the starting 11 back, but you look at who's gone. Pretty impressive list. One of those returning players, though, is Zoe Corbett. Her pass reached its intended target, and Rose will go on the defensive, trying to repel the threat of Hansen. Just holding it in the corner. There's Tano, as she slips as she played it, but it worked out quite well for her as Capalaba just holding onto the ball, just trying to find a way through this Gold Coast team. Hayashi forward for Neckabrook. There's the opening goal scorer. Neckabrook is waiting and holding up the ball well and playing a beautiful pass through. Here's Corbett, saved there by Peterson. And cleared away by McIntyre, but Capalaba once again finding themselves on the back foot. And a late collision, but it's like play on as Langworthy deflects it off Fogarty for the throw-in. As mentioned, the Gold Coast grand final team, Donahoe, Rose, Dale, Farmer, Hayashi and Corbett. They're back in action, plus Rose has shifted position from that night. Plays it of left, Jesse Rashett, Ellie Fryer, the heart of that defensive group. Claudia Dankett and Charlie Adamson as the ball goes now for Oliveira with the header and just sending it wide. Capalaba, Oliveira, so close now, twice to her first goal in Gold Coast United colours. Players that are Rashett, Fry, Dankett, Adamson and Dee Quirk, or as she was known on the night, Dee Thompson. She's now off enjoying married life, playing for Palm Beach in the FQPL 3 local competition. There's a wealth of experience, but Sarah Evans more than happy to throw her faith in the development system here at Talabudra, and just look at the names that they're starting or are involved tonight, and plenty made their way through the 23s and younger age groups. As we move into stoppage time in the first half, expecting about 3. Not that my predictions are in any way, shape or form binding. Hayashi, there, Corbett stolen a step, she's in, trying to play it through to Langworthy, and Langworthy ends up miles behind play, and the defender is still down, but play's allowed to continue as Neckarbrook will take on another shot, and Liam Miles was collected there by Langworthy's. She's now down, requiring treatment. Doesn't appear as though there's going to be any sanction. Just another stoppage in the closing minutes of the first half. I think we'll now just see and Troy just explaining her reasoning for her decision. Just explaining to Maddie Rutano.
I hope my husband watching.
Capalaba is another side that's putting their faith in their 23s program. They've got, well, now a trio of players who got promoted in the off-season as part of their team on the pitch. Bourama, Kamaj and Downman all upgraded to the senior squad after featuring for the 23s last year. The Gold Coast did bring in a couple of players. Stevens and Oliveira starting tonight. Nori Ono on the bench. Shot from range from Lasik, and it almost fell there for Muammar. Donahoe plays it out for Dale, but Gold Coast under 23 promotions. Robinson, Cesarago, Riley Saunderson, Charlie Adamson, Oscar Neckarbrook, Annie Langworthy. So, new era at Gold Coast United, and well, through one half of football, it's off to a pretty solid start. 2-0 thus far, with goals coming in the 34th minute from Astia Neckarbrook, and 6 minutes later from Charlie Farmer. We'll now have a very brief pause for the intermission, and we'll be back with the second half on FQTV after these messages.
Then how do I finish this time?
One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Go Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation-compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
Football is more than just a ball. It's where we find our feet, where we find our voice and a place to belong, where we get to express our true selves, following the footsteps of our heroes, where we can go from small to 10 feet tall, where we can all write our best stories. Because this game, the world's biggest game, has space for us all.
Find your place, join our team.
Welcome back, everybody, to Coplick Family Sports Park in the Talabudgera Valley. It's Gold Coast United taking on Capalaba in this round 1 clash. 2023 NPL women's competition here in Queensland. James Coughlin in the commentary booth bringing you all the action on FQTV. Here's the home side, 2 goals for the good, thanks to Astia Neckerbrook and Charlie Farmer. The teams are now ready for the second stanza, as Langworthy just making her way over to commence proceedings. Corbett just stealing 5, 6, 7 steps, and we are underway. As see why Corbett wanted the head start, as she was the target for that pass from Momo Hayashi. Is now is that a bit of a limp for Corbett? As now mercy of the floodlights here as the sun has set on the far side of the pitch from our camera position. A quick scan suggests that the sides have returned for the second half as they departed at the end of the first, with only the one change apiece made during the first half. Annabelle Gibson withdrawn through injury for Gold Coast United. Place Holly Cesaraga, that was a 12th-minute substitution. And then Soraya Smith replaced by Soraya Downman for Capalaba just before half-time. There's Demi Robbins, formerly of Logan Lightning, and the understanding that a former Logan teammate and Brisbane Roar star striker Shay Connors was watching on this evening as well. Presumably celebrating a well-earned goal in a hard-fought draw against Melbourne Victory earlier this afternoon. Ball over the top is Lasik trying to chase it down. Dale forced to play it back for Donahoe. It's still a very warm afternoon. Hayashi. A little too far out in front of Dale. Forward, Lasik. Dale for the throw-in, but apparently that's going to be a Gold Coast throw-in and quickly taken by Dale before too many arguments can be made. Langworthy holding the ball up, can't get it with the rushing teammate. Lasik very busy in the first half, and I'm sure that'll continue in the second half as well. Cesarago taking a time and misplaced from Stevens. Eventually, after a bit of pinball, it finds its way to Lasik, but she can only slide the ball along the ground ahead of her teammates, and Donahoe will now roll it out for Rose. Corbett. That foot race against Fogarty, but Fogarty is a contest, able to dispossess Corbett and play it over the sideline. Capitulated there by Robbins, and it's good to see Demi Robbins back. Missed the start of last season through injury and hit the ground running in 2023. Hanson got that one under control, and once again Gold Coast happy to ask Donahoe to play the ball out. Hayashi. Forward Neckerbrook. The call from Oliveira, and there in support on the right foot, lofts it in, but nodded away, and here come Capalaba through Downman. Ball played ahead of her, but Stevens been entrusted with the armband after the co-captains of the last few years have departed. Downman with the helpful ball forward, trying to pick out Hanson. Determined challenge from Corbett, but the nerve well, and ball's made its way over from Miles, who'll launch it forward, and could be a chance here. Donahoe off her line well, and had to time that collection right, because it looks like she was right on the edge of her 18-yard box. Chance luck. Potentially handling the ball outside the box. Lasik. Beautiful ball through, but inside flag has gone up against Hanson.
So it wasn't sort of like a whole social sort of kids hanging around.
Starting to just get a little bit of a foothold now, is finding a few avenues in behind the Gold Coast defence. By Fogarty. She skips by first challenge. Did the ball stay in? It looks like it did. Langworthy the target of the cross, but Fogarty and Miles almost got in each other's way, but pressure was just enough to force Langworthy to play it behind. We'll have a chance to resume with the goal kick from Peterson. Peterson and Chloe McIntyre both switching up from Moreton Bay. Fair few similarities between these sides, just when you look at the way their teams are constructed, and And it goes for Dale. The left-footed ball in, targeting Corbett, and that one's played behind by Fogarty as Corbett is sent sprawling by Peterson. All's well that ends well. Both of these sides are missing a couple of last season's players. The Brisbane Roar, Jesse Rashett from Gold Coast, and Holly Palmer and Larissa Crummer from Capalaba. Also named in the recent Matildas squad. That ball is lofted up and finds a head of Hayashi. She can't direct it goalward, and it goes for a goal kick. Continues between Robbins and Corbett. There's Robbins just playing it over the sideline. Looks to continue as we close in on the hour mark. Sarago quite make the most of getting the ball back from her throwing. She sliced that one behind. Southport Warriors look like they're in cruise control against Mumbai. She find the ball to unlock this Gold Coast defence. She's found Downman, and it's game on. Capalaba get one back through the substitute, Soraya Downman. And it's 2-1 on the Gold Coast. Beautiful ball there to set up that goal. Here's Lasik. Through, and Downman held her nerve well. Throws bearing down on her, and Capalaba get one back. As good as that finish was, it was the ball from Lasik that found a teammate in space, and I'm sure if Hayashi thought about it. Shot there, but found its way to Peterson. Farmer, that one a little short. Here is Downman. Marshalled by Farmer, but Capalaba enjoying spell in the ascendancy. Dale in space down the far side, just rolls it in for Langworthy, who turned into the challenge of Fogarty. Sideline it goes. A little footwork by Oliveira. Hayashi looking to unleash Corbett. Is that ball just going to roll into the box for Peterson? And it does. Corbett has a few half chances tonight, but hasn't quite had that ball set up perfectly for her yet. I'm sure that will come before long. No shortage of attacking opportunities in this game. Well, when Capalaba managed to get a shot away, they made it count. Lasik with some fast footwork, looking to tee up. That was McIntyre. Behind it goes for a pressure relieving goal kick. Donahoe will just to regather. That one is played quickly. Cesarago. Worthy puts it forward for Corbett. By Fogarty, out for Robbins as she might look to something down that near side. Stoppage here.
No, it's just left.
We could bring you more, but we'll just continue as let's have another throw in. Cesarago to take. Robbins deals with that as it goes over the sideline for the third successive Cesarago throw in. On a linguistic challenge. Say that 5 times real quickly. Corbett will run that into the box, but able to find its intended target. Steps Cesarago, able to find an angle for the pass, and see what Langworthy was trying to do, but Robbins was alert to the danger. And the backspin might leave Downman exposed here as she's able to get it back for Robbins, who sends a boot through that. There's Robbins again as she's enjoying, or I use the term enjoying very loosely, a very busy spell as Corbett looks like she might be getting substituted off. She had been feeling that right side of her leg in the second half, so Corbett off, and it's like Shirley Adamson might be to come in here. It is Adamson wearing jersey number 17. I've watched a lot of Gold Coast United games. There's a few new kit numbers to adjust to. Adamson 27 last year, 17 this. Corbett abandoning the 12 she's had for as long as I can remember. 4-7. Just looking to shore this game up as I think I'd love to add another goal for insurance. Capalaba side won't go away. The game here in 2021 where there's injuries and spent most of the game playing with Capalaba, spent most of the game playing with 2 defenders and a whole lot of attackers. Chicondo not afraid to get a bit creative. And the flag is eventually gone up against Muammar. Corbett has finally made her way back to the bench a little bit gingerly. It's a bit of a risk in these early season games, especially with such an early start to the year. However, when you've got to fit in 27 matches plus a cup competition, there's only a limited number of dates available. I think we can all be glad that, unlike other seasons, the first weekend of the year hasn't been interrupted by rain thus far. It was always something you could set your watch to in the past. The NPL season started. It was going to be wet. So we have the men's competition getting underway in 2 weeks, so I hope I'm not putting a jinx on that. And if I have, well, don't send in an email. Peterson will pick that one up. Fogarty just directs. Play it long for Lasik, who I think looks like she's going for something unique to this Capalaba attack. Brittany Lasik as a striker, but spending quite a bit of time this evening as that playmaker in behind Carla Hansen. On the defensive now as Neckerbrook asks for and receives the corner. Minutes plus stoppages remaining. As Gold Coast plays forward. Now she just hanging around the spot, and Langworthy. She's the one that got her head to that, and looks like she did. So we can catch the replay of that before the goal kick is taken. In it goes, it's the corner, and looks like it caught Langworthy. First touch on that goal kick, but it's quickly swarmed upon by Capalaba players, and Robbins will resume play with the throw-in. Muammar able to take that one off the toe of Dale, but in doing so, enough on it to get it to Oliveira. Hayashi. There is Oliveira and Neckerbrook out wide and back onto a right and feint the crossing. Get it on the left, and it's That one a little too close to Peterson and send it to Robbins. Lasik. Lasik, who's had plenty happen, as I think the turf monster might have caught her out there. Robbins looked at her central defenders and was almost like a FIFA glitch. Both of them pointed back to Peterson. And a beautiful ball forward now could open a chance for Hansen, but a wonderful sliding block there from Taylor Stevens, making her return from a long-term injury. She's a part of the Gold Coast Premiership squad in 2020, but this is her first match, her first competitive match back in Gold Coast Colours since suffering that injury. It's good to see her back, and also trusted with the armband after departure of Fryer and Quirk. Hayashi to take from a millimetre or two inside the attacking half, and you always wonder what's going through Momo Hayashi's head in a time like this, because one of the few players in the competition where this is in shooting range, she'll opt for slightly more conservative pass to Oliveira, which doesn't quite have the desired outcome. And it's Lasik. Muammar battling with Dale, and Dale strong in the challenge and able to clip it forward, but only as far as Leah Miles. And a bounce back for up an opportunity for Downman. Capalaba's goal scorer. Can she turn provider, getting it to McIntyre, and I suppose all a little bit too quick for Hansen, who had taken that ball from an offside position. Lofted ball over the top as the substitute Adamson tries to chase that one down, but Peterson was always going to win that. Oliver just searching for an equaliser as Robbins just holding the ball up, and strong work by Demi Robbins. She held off Adamson. Rivera passing that one down. Dale. Basic determined work, and Hansen will find a space for a ball into the box, watched very closely by Dale. And patiently waited for the right moment, and Kiri Dale took the foot in and played it over the sideline. Killing off the momentum for the Capalaba attack, and now they'll have to restart through Retano. Dale, and now for Neckerbrook, will hit it first time, and she was expecting a support run to the near post. Here goes Gold Coast as Adamson chases it down, and it would appear to be a flag for offside. So Adamson, she's got space to drive forward and try and square it across for Langworthy. Capalaba deal with that, and not sure exactly what happened there, but it looks like there might have been a bit of a miscommunication across the Capalaba back line. And now Gold Coast with a great opportunity as we have a quarter of an hour of normal time remaining. Hayashi regathering the ball. Stevens. See Corbett, another player for Gold Coast, making her way back to the bench with ice attached to a leg. And it looks like we've got a change coming now for Capalaba. Just confirm that change, because in the team sheet I was given, it's come on in number 7, there was no number 7. And what a hit! There we go, Gold Coast United with the insurance goal they were looking for. Another bomb from range. It was Dale, Kiri Dale just could not have hit that one any sweeter. And Peterson just couldn't get a hand to it. So Dale, she didn't score in the league last year.
Goal scorer for Gold Coast United, Kira Dale.
There's the insurance goal Gold Coast were looking for. Just looking to confirm that substitute for Capalaba. Adamson, she got stepped on there. Penn Power have taken a lead in their match against the QAS. That one got underway not too long ago. Lasik now will head out for Ritano. Looking for Dowman. Can she get one back for Capalaba? Downman from a tight angle, plays it behind for a corner.
You never know because you haven't seen who they're
That's right.
probably 2 or 3.
Jack, Jack.
Tano making her way over.
Buy another glass of wine.
And you can see Demi Robbins stationing herself right in front of Prue Donahoe as Downman. And the cross goes and finds its way to the back post, and Gold Coast launch it all the way down to the other end of the pitch. And Rotano slips, but still trying to find a telling delivery, and Hayashi just drill that one away and the safety of the sideline. Evans will resume play with a throw-in. Fogarty there to mop up. And an unceremonious push there from Neckabrook. Robbins sends it over to the other side of the pitch, and it is claimed by Donahoe. As best as I can tell, Olivia Kamaj, who I believe was the substitute about 6 minutes ago before Kiri Dale's goal. But with apologies to the player in number 7, he was not listed on the team sheet before the match and not given an accurate team sheet. There's not a whole lot you can do, unfortunately. Don't want to risk misidentifying her, so we'll just have to call her by a kit number for the time being. There's Adamson. Make it happen, but Robbins coming in from a left back position, and Peterson can only clear that one over the sideline. Still hear one of the younger fans in attendance just making their thoughts known. I don't know if that's a happy cry or a frustrated cry, though, as Robbins with a crunching challenge on Adamson, and it doesn't matter if it's been Corbett or Adamson, Demi Robbins given no quarter. There's Rose. She's stepping forward, sending it out for Oliveira. And Oliveira finding Hayashi in the box. And well blocked by Miles. Capalaba just repelling it once again as Cesarago sends it all the way back for Donahoe. The substitute going down on her, and now Neckerbrook and Hansen putting the pressure on. Like 5 minutes remaining normal time as Hayashi is fouled by Muammar. Long range effort from Hayashi, and Peterson was scrambling for that one. Just punching it away, and is shepherded over the sideline by Adamson. Cesarago. Dale just stretch touch. Downman just heavy first touch, gave it there for Hayashi, and after plenty of running tonight, that was perhaps asking a bit much of Momo Hayashi. McIntyre sprays it out for Rectano. He's able to bring that one under control and wrap her foot around it, and looking for Lasik in the box, and just caught out by the bounce. It was right at that awkward height, and tired, and it's a little bit frustrated foul there from Hannah Muammar. So let's get a leveler against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Work by Robbins to Adamson, but Robbins allowing the cross to be put in, but Oliveira can only fire that one over the bar, and looks like we've got a player down perhaps. We're going to have another stoppage with 2 minutes of normal time remaining, as I think Demi Robbins might be the one requiring treatment. She might be a little bit worse for wear after that challenge. It's been a busy night for the Capalaba left back. So it's quite too little too late, as you can see. Lasik just perhaps with a little bit of frustration. That missed chance early, just practicing the waist high volley. Feel like she should have done a bit better about it. We now also see the officiating team just having a conversation on halfway. The teams retreat to their respective huddles just to contemplate their options. While we do that, we'll just run you through all the action in this competition coming away this weekend. So we had East Olympic as a 0-0 draw last night. Gold Coast United Capalaba, you're watching that now. Souths and Sunshine Coast Wanderers. That kicked off about 15 minutes after this one. So once we hear the full-time whistle, we'll switch over to catch the end of that one. 1-1 there. Penn Power ahead of the QAS. And then tomorrow we've got the grand final winners of the NPL and the grand final winners of the FQPL. Lions taking on Mitchelton. It is 6 p.m. on FQTV. And then coming up next weekend, it gets underway on Friday. Souths hosting Easts at Wakeley Park. It's 8:30 p.m. And then a pair of games on Saturday. Penn Power hosting Mitchelton in what should be a fiery rematch of that grand final in the FQPL last year. Mitchie coming away with a dramatic win. We've got 2 subs coming on now by the looks of things for Capalaba. Bring you that as we can check out their kit numbers. We might be able to reveal the mystery identity of the 76th minute sub in the unlisted jersey. And yeah, Sunday, Gold Coast United back at home against Olympic, and Capalaba will play their first home fixture of the campaign. Now a double air advantage over the QAS. Let's see. The action is about ready to resume. We're already 1 minute into stoppage time. We should have a few more minutes still to play. I'm going to take an educated guess and say that Danny Robbins was one of the players withdrawn. Tano is switch sides, and then a touch from Lasik, and Cesarago just can't keep that one in as the near side assistance flag has gone up. Hayashi finding Adamson, who, at least from our line of sight, was hiding behind the light pole. So one of the substitutions was number 3, Ruby Latham. She's taken up station at right back. And Hayashi will have a chance to add a little bit of icing to the celebratory cake here in Talabudra with a stoppage time free kick. So the wall looks like it's defending the right-hand post as Hayashi is addressing the ball. Got to be a shot from this range, surely. Hayashi takes a strike on and well palmed away by Peterson, but on the follow-up, Adamson first to it. Now Hayashi looking to turn provider, can only play it off the back of Lasik, who is not giving up the cause just yet. Flag has gone up. Peterson sends it forward as come back for the free kick for Capalaba after the collision in midfield, and Lasik remained on the ground. Latham and Nickel some minutes late on for Capalaba as changes as Oliveira are able to escape the attentions of substitute in 7. And Hayashi could cause a few problems here for Peterson. Hayashi with a cool little clip and just a bit too much of an angle on that one. Search for season opening goal for Yama Hayashi continues. It's just enough pressure put on by Peterson, and by the looks of things, that's certainly going to be the end of this evening's action. Taken short as one eye on referee Caitlin Troy, who calls for full time. It's a season opening win for Gold Coast United, courtesy of goals from Astia Neckerbrook, Charlie Farmer and Kiri Dale, all in spectacular fashion. Soraya Downman got the goal for Capalaba. The search for the season opening win will go into round 2. That's going to be it from Coplick Family Sports Park. I'm James Coughlin. This has been a production of Double Take Sports for Football Queensland. We'll see you next weekend.